Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025. How you guys doing this AM? How you all doing? I'm running late, if you don't know. I'm running late. Whew. I'm running late. These people's garbage across this alley look horrible. Disgusting. Oh, shoot. Hold on. All right, you all. Forgot to turn the alarm on. Today is Tuesday, as I said, June 22nd, 2025. I've been up since I should have never looked at my checking account. I got paid today, but I should have never looked because I got to pay the mortgage. You know, I'm paying extra to make up for that payment that I didn't make in May. So when I looked at it and my money was there, of course, I was like, oh God, I'm gonna be so broke after I pay this mortgage. I gotta call and move some stuff around. Like I have certain stuff that come out of my checking account. I gotta call today. Gotta call some folks. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, but I'm gonna pay. I don't care what don't get paid. I'm gonna pay my house no matter what. No matter what, I'm gonna pay my house note. How you all doing today? Yesterday's live was really, really good. We had a few mishaps, as we always do. You know, some people just can't help themselves being ignorant, but other than that, it was a good live stream. Meadow said he really enjoyed it. He really enjoyed the live stream. So I did too. What was I gonna say? Oh, almost forgot. Today is Truthful Tuesday. So today, if you're here for the first time on this channel and you've never looked at a Cece's Fashion is My Passion YouTube channel, if you've never looked at my channel, if you never looked at you know, like I said, if you never looked at the channel, we do Truthful Tuesday here. So every Tuesday we tell the truth about something that we want to talk about. And I want to say that we have never, and we do not judge, we listen. We listen, we do not judge. You all heard that saying, that term many, many times, I'm sure. So yeah, we listen, we do not judge. We listen, we do not judge. So this is your opportunity to let it roll. It doesn't have to be really anything that you're venting about. It doesn't have to be anything that you're angry about or you're mad at somebody about or whatever the case may be. But it can simply just, why don't you just go on doing all of that? Sometimes these police officers do too much. He gotta put that little siren on. Just, you already got the lights on. Come on through. Anyway, we don't judge. We listen. Okay, we listen. We do not judge. We do not. We don't judge. That's all I can say. And this is your opportunity to just get what you need off of your chest without anybody judging you or saying, well, why you say that, or why you say that, or you shouldn't say that. It's your Truthful Tuesday. It's your truth about whatever you feeling or have felt, or whatever you dealing with, or whatever you going through. This is your opportunity to tell your truth the best way you know how, and in the way in which you want to tell it. So my Truthful Tuesday, I have two. My Truthful Tuesday is I had decided and have decided that I need to stop complaining. I find myself complaining too much about too many things. Too many unnecessary things that she driving slow. Too many unnecessary things that don't mean anything, that have no merit. You know what I mean? That have no merit, that really is not going to make anything change about the situation. So I had said to myself, I said, you need to stop complaining about things that, one, you have no control over, two, that you cannot change. But I found myself complaining a lot because I found myself complaining about the same things, which is bills. I just feel that I have too many freaking bills and not enough money. I make good money, but I'm paying out. My expenses exceed what I make. I don't know if that makes sense or not. And so with that being said, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot for one person. It's a lot for one person. If I had another person making what I make or more, it would be a help. Or if I even made more, it would be a help. Now we got a raise. And I ain't really see it, to be honest with you. But we did get a raise. But I don't know. I got to get my check stub to see. But anyway, I said all of that to say, okay, I'm going to really be late. I said all of that to say that and this car is still making that noise. My mother said she heard it when I backed into the driveway. That's another thing that I'm just over. I'm just over it. I'm just over this car. I've blessed this car. I've prayed over this car. But this car has just given me just hell. It's just been one thing after another with this car. I mean, constantly. So I don't know what the sound is. I'm probably gonna need to take it back, but I can't take it back. I just can't. I can't take it back right now. So I had, that's my truth. My truth is that I just feel like I'm just always struggling. I'm just always struggling. It's just, and mainly it's because of this car. The money that I have just dumped into this car. And although a lot of people will sit here and say, well, you know what, CC, you could have had a brand new car. You could have had a brand new car. And you're right. I could have. But what I know is I can't afford no $2,000 mortgage and no $1,000 car note, plus the insurance, plus my utilities, plus to be able to eat, go get my hair done, go get my nails, my feet done, blah, blah, blah. Just to live. You know what I'm saying? Just to live. can't do it. I can't do it. You know, I just cannot do it. And I just can't do it. And to be able to shop like I like to shop, you know, and you all know I don't buy. I'm not one of these people that's going. I'm not running out buying a $2,000 purse or a $5,000 purse. Don't mean I don't want one, but I know I ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't have it like that. I'm just trying to get all. I know that after I pay this mortgage, I know my account gonna be in the negative. But guess what? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Seriously. And I just refuse to. Let me say this to you all. Not only do I complain a lot, I worry a lot. Right? I worry a lot. I worry. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I got up to use the bathroom at 2 o'clock this morning, and I always check my checking account on payday to make sure that my money is there. And I couldn't go back to sleep because I laid there and I worried. And I said, well, how am I going, after I pay the mortgage, how am I going to pay this? And how am I going to pay that? You know, and see, before I was paying the mortgage at the beginning of the month, and then this would be the month that all my utility stuff would come out. But what happened was it flipped because I had to pay for the car to get fixed, the transmission to get fixed, and you know, my mom helped me with some of that money, but I had to call my mortgage company and arrange some things. So I'm paying the May bill. I'm making it up. So from June to September, I have to pay this extra money in my mortgage to make up for that month. And then after that, it'll go back to the way that it was. Now, you know what happened with the gas bill. So they put me on a payment plan for that, but it's still high as giraffe coochie. It was $196. I ain't paid that. I ain't paid the water bill. I ain't paid the electric bill. The electric bill is high. The water bill is a little high. If they kick me off, I'm just get back on. You know, and then every time I look around, I have, it's something going on with this car. You know, and so I'm skipping around, but a lot of people was like, you should just get rid of the car. I cannot get rid of the car because the car is not a bad car. I don't know why the car needed a new engine, new trans, all of this, all of that. I would love to have a brand new car with all the bells and whistles on it. I would love to. My mom has the brand new car. My mother's in a position where she can pay an $800 car note. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in that position. I got a $2,000 mortgage. So if I was bringing home, if my friend was telling me, he said his friends, not his friend, one of his brother, he's into pharmaceutical. He was telling me that his take home pay every 2 weeks is $11,000. I would love to have a take home pay like that. If I had a take home pay of $11,000, I wouldn't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? I would have money saved in the bank. I could pay all my bills with no problem. And so I just have gotten to the point in my life where I'm just tired of worrying. I'm tired of complaining. I'm just tired of, my biggest thing is worry. Worrying will cause so much mental stress. You know what I'm saying? And I just cannot worry, but I'm still worried. But all I can do is call the people that was going to take this money, you know, because I have my life insurance. I have 2 other life insurance plans. I just got to call them and tell them, can you not take it out this month? And if they do take it out, they do say that they have to take it out. Where in the hell did you come from? If they do have to take it out, they do have to take the money out. They tell me that they have to take it regardless. I know my account is gonna bounce, but it just will, because I cannot worry. I've got to take care of the major thing, which is my mortgage. You understand what I'm saying? I have to take care of the major thing. If it bounce, if stuff bounce, it just bounce. And the account will be in the negative, and when I get paid on the 7th of August, they'll just take it. But what I ain't gonna do, I ain't gonna continue to lay in the bed and worry. What I ain't gonna do is keep complaining about the same thing that I have no control over. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little depressed. I'm not depressed about having to pay my mortgage. I'm a little depressed because it just seems as if it ain't getting no better for me. But in the midst of it not getting any of me feeling that way, I know that God loves me, and I know God is still gonna provide, and He gonna work it out. That much I do know. That much I do know. So I have to just believe God in everything. I just have to believe God. I just have to believe God. And I just have to get on the phone, make my phone calls, and ask them not to take this, whatever it is. Because when I subtracted how much I got to pay in my mortgage, what the mortgage is, and what I have my payroll check, and so when it's hard to explain, but when I get paid on the 7th, I try to pay all the utility bills out of that, right? I try to pay the utility bills, try to pay everything, but it just ain't enough money. It just ain't. But I'm not going to. I'm not getting ready to kill myself over these bills. I'm just not. I am just not going to do it. And every time I try to have a plan of how I'm going to do things, something else come up, like this car. So last pay period, I had to pay, I told you I had to pay over $200 to get something fixed that still ain't really fixed because the noise is still in the car. So who knows what that is? You know, I don't even know what it is. I ain't got to the point now that I'm like, okay, what, you know, I don't even know. I have no clue what it is. So, I don't know. But I just can't worry myself. And I don't know what the hell this noise is in the car. It's still making the same noise. I had everything done, everything fixed. It's making the same noise. Go figure. All right, y'all. Let me go punch in. Let me see if my hand works. Yeah. No, I wish they did. Cause ain't nowhere to park down there. All the 6 o'clock people. Yeah, I just like to get here. Right. I just like to get here early. Too many bosses back there. You don't?
No, that's why. You think I'll be back there with man, them be drinking a lot there,
What?
Every day. Bosses parking here. Damn, why?
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
This your car right here? Oh, okay. All right, B-Shop. You what?
Man, look, I lost my house key. So I couldn't get in the building. You know, I got a doorman down there and all that. So, and that's a master key down there. I could not find my key. So I'm on my way home. I couldn't get in the door. I said, man, let me go back to here and see if I leave the keys in that van.
You left them in the van?
No, I get back here. Sherman called me like, you want to go overtime? What? I'm already here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wow.
I found my keys at 11 o'clock in the middle of the street right there.
You lying.
Man, the cars ran over there.
You lying.
Yeah, because I couldn't get no keys. I mean, they said it was like Monday or something.
Oh my God. How the hell you lose your keys right here?
Question, I think, because I got the van, and I parked the van right here, and I went in here with I was in there talking to Glenn. So I must have had him on my pocket on my lap or something, and it wasn't fast, but it was right there in the middle of the street.
Damn. And you get and you got to work overtime. There's my boy there. We worked behind a garbage truck for years together. He funny as hell. Y'all hear how he talk? Loud. I tell him, I said, don't go to no cemetery. Don't go to no cemetery. You gonna wake them folk up. Hey, Angie. How you doing? I'm good, girl. You too. All right, have a good day. See her in a minute. Is my park right here? My park is here. I was just finna say, let me go punch in. Bitch, you already punched in down there. My man, I'm telling you. My man, my man. Now, yesterday, I was sitting here. And a skunk ran out again. Y'all heard what I said, a skunk. I said, well, I be just damn. We got lizards in the building. Co-worker, the bitch I can't stand. We got lizards in the building, and we got skunks out here in the parking lot. Ooh-wee! Ain't this something? Now let me tell you how stupid this is. Okay, so look, I have on green pants to match my green shirt that say, "Hey y'all." Y'all know I'm always saying, "Hey y'all." This is Jessica Simpson's shirt. You know, Jessica Simpson is from Texas and she's Southern, so this is her shirt to say, "Hey y'all." So when I go in the building, I got to change out of these and put on some blue jeans. Because the motherfucker who is stalking me here at work, who is causing me all the issues that he's causing me, he went and said to them, they not supposed to wear them yoga pants. They not supposed to wear them pants. And they supposed to have on blue jeans. So he has complained and complained about my work attire, what I wear. Yeah, listen to this. So he had complained so much, so they told me that I can't wear these no more. And see, this is what irked me. This is what irked me about working. This is my truth too. That's why I said I had two. This is what irked me working around a bunch of men when you a woman. It's, you know, they feel like, first of all, they don't want you here on this job anyway. Okay, they don't want you here no way. That's number one. Number two, they don't even understand what be going through our bodies as we going through this menopause. You know, what we dealing with. They don't even understand that. So I told them, I said, blue jeans are hot. And I'm not on no truck. I'm not on no truck. So why do I need to wear blue jeans? Well, it's in the policies and procedures. It's in the dress code. Because we have to wear blue jeans, because blue jeans, if you get because this is all electrical. If you get electrocuted or some sparks or whatever, you know, the chances of you getting hurt is slim, because it won't. It's hard for it to go through blue jeans. That it'll rip right through. Okay, but I'm not on the truck though. I don't do that. I drive and find material. So I got my blue jeans. right here. So I'm going to go in the building before I go down the hall in front of the bosses and put them blue jeans on and put these in my bag. And when I leave up out of here, I'm gonna go in the bathroom. I'm gonna put these back on. All the bullshit you gotta go through because of this one dirty bastard. And you know, whew, I'm tired of the BS. You know what I'm saying? And I guess my Truthful Tuesday is that I just wish people would see themselves. You know, it's amazing how so many people don't see themselves. They don't see what they do. They don't see how they wronged you. They don't see how they hurt you. They don't see themselves. It's so hard for people just to see themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I guess my truth is, one, that I need to stop complaining. I need to stop worrying. But I'm a worrier. I always have been. I worry. You can just worry yourself to the point where you just, you can just worry yourself to the point where you just sick. You know what I'm saying? That you just sick. You can just worry yourself to the point where you start losing your hair. You start losing weight. You just start having dark circles because you're not sleeping at night. I don't want that to be me. I don't want that to be my life. Yeah, my financial issues are what they are. Sometimes, and I'm going to be honest, and this is my truth, sometimes I feel like that I bite off more than I can chew. Meaning, I don't regret buying my house. I love my house. I love my house. I do. I love being in a house. So much better. It's so much better than being in an apartment. Y'all just don't know. I lived on the 3rd floor for 19 years with a child, with a baby, with a toddler, lugging the baby bags, coming up and down them steps when I was pregnant, big pregnant, taking groceries up, taking water up. I did that for 19 years. The rent was cheap, $700 a month. The rent was cheap, but the apartment was just starting. It was really, literally, it was falling apart. It was one thing after another, one thing after another. Then come to find out, it was asbestos in the walls, in the ceilings. Now I got a baby up there. I got a child, I'm just like, so we ended up finding that out when the ceiling fell through. Then my cat was killed in the apartment. I've had 2 cats killed in that apartment. I was at my mother's house, just had my baby, and my cats was up in my apartment. My father would go down there and sweep my apartment, vacuum my apartment and feed and clean the litter boxes and stuff for me. And my landlord, while I was at my mom's house, she went up there and had the exterminator put some mice poison, and I told her, I don't need that. I had 4 cats at the time. 4. She came up there and put some poison up there. What's this red stuff on my hand? I think this was my lipstick. She came up there. I took a shower this morning. I don't know why it didn't come on. She came up there and she put some mice poison up there. And it killed my cats. It killed one of my cats. That was traumatic. I came home. Chris was a little baby. He was a little baby, newborn. And I had took him. The cat had been just like this other cat that died, had been vomiting, and I didn't know what was wrong with the cat. And the cat ended up dying. I came home and the cat was laying on the floor, and she was gone. And it was just sad. And it just broke my heart. And I came home and I said, I'll be damned. And she was just laying there on the floor, and she was gone. And it was heartbreaking. It was just, I was just so tore up. So I came home with him. He's a little baby. I had to call the janitor. The janitor, he came up, and she was stiff because like it was like rigor mortis set in that quick. I had left that morning. She was fine. But so I've had 2 cats to die in that apartment. The other cat, y'all know, the ladder fell on her. And from them fixing up him fixing the apartment, he left his ladder instead of him taking his ladder with him. Just ghetto, it was just so many things going wrong in that apartment. I had to get out of there. So I don't regret buying my house. I don't regret it. But I don't regret it. But it's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of responsibility when it's just you. And I don't live the same type of lifestyle that I used to live before I got the house. I don't buy clothes. I used to buy clothes all the time. I don't do that no more. The little stuff that I buy from Burlington, or Ross. And I try to stay in a reasonable amount of buying stuff, So I do appreciate Tori, Brenda, and Meadow wrote a letter for me to Shein support. I really, really appreciate you all doing that. I cannot emphasize enough how blessed I am to have the type of followers or fans or subscribers that I have. You all are just amazing. The way that you love me, the way that you care about me, the way that you show up for me. I could not ask for a better set of friends and followers. And I just, I asked you all to do that, and you all did. And I appreciate it so much. I really, really appreciate it. Tori's letter was so professional. And what Meadow said, so sweet and professional. Brenda, what she wrote, sweet and professional. I mean, you all just really dissected it down of what I do on my channel and how I show the clothing in a creative and fun and professional way. You all actually all said the same thing, but just in a different way. And I know that you all don't have to do that for me. You really don't. But I know that you all enjoy the hauls. I know you all do. And I enjoy doing them. I really do. But I just can't, I don't have the money to buy clothes like that no more. You know, I just don't. Because my bills, of course, have increased. When I was in the apartment, you know, I was buying and I had money, extra money. I don't have no extra money. You know, I really don't. I don't have no extra money. I try to just stay, you know, within my within my means or within my budget of, you know, what I buy. That's why I said if I go to Burlington, if I go to Ross, you know, I don't be coming out with a whole bag full of stuff, you know, or anything like that. I just try to stay, you know, I just try to stay within my means. I guess that's what I'm saying. I said this weekend I'm gonna get down there in my basement. I'm gonna do it this weekend, and I'm gonna start bagging up. I'm gonna start bagging up some of that stuff that I have received from different brands, mainly Shein, and I'm gonna go through that stuff. It's so much, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what it looked like. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But this is all the clothes. This is all the stuff. I have one room where I have nothing but boxes. Now, everything in there is not clothes. There is some stuff in there that is books. I got a lot of books. I got a lot of papers, you know, different things over the years or whatever. But I'm going to do one box at a time. Okay, I'm gonna do one box at a time, but I really need to go through that stuff, and I need to get rid of some stuff. I'm thinking about, you know, selling it, you know, selling some of that stuff, and some of that stuff I'm gonna donate, you know. But yeah, so yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. So that's what I plan to do this weekend. It's gonna be hot tomorrow, Lord Jesus. Woo, I'm not looking forward to it. So I felt bad yesterday because on the live stream, there were a few people that asked me could they be a moderator to my channel. And I said no. And the reason why I said no was because I have to really feel like I have to have, if you've been here with me for a long time, I have to feel like, you know, I have to feel like I can trust you with my platform, because it is my platform, and there are things that you can do on my channel when you become a moderator, okay? And I also felt really bad because Dee, who has been here a minute, she said, I've been here and you didn't make me a moderator, but it's cool. And I felt really bad. I felt some type of way. So Dee, if you're looking at this video, I just want to say I'm sorry. I know you support me. You really, really support me. And I didn't think about making you a moderator. It just, I don't know. I didn't. Sometimes And I'm not blaming this on my menopause, but a lot of times I do forget things and I do have brain fog. And I have so much stuff going on in my head. It's so much. You all have no idea. I just have a lot going on. I know I get on here and I look like I don't have a lot going on, but I have a lot going on. And a lot going on financial wise, okay? So my mind is all over the place. So I do want to apologize to you. I do want to say that I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I really, 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 really did not mean to hurt your feelings. And I definitely did not mean to overlook you. And when I do another live, I'm just going to go on and make you a moderator. I know you said that you didn't want to be one and you were okay with it. But I'm going to make you a moderator, and you can decide if you want to get rid of comments or whatever. If you just want to be there, that's fine. But I'm going to still make you a moderator, and I felt really, really bad. So I really, really want to apologize, and I'm going to email you apologizing to you in the email too, because when you have people that love you and support your platform, you don't want to make them ever feel a certain type of way. I want to be intentional, okay? I want to be intentional. I love you guys. I really, really do. I know who love me. I know who love me, who really support me, and who really care for me and what I'm doing over here on this channel. So that's another truth. My other truth is that I felt really bad that I overlooked D. I really do. And I felt some type of way when I got off of there, and it bothered me. It really, really bothered me. And I just need to make that right. I really, really do. And the fact that you said something, that lets me know that you felt some type of way. And that was not ever my intention. I don't ever want anybody to feel some type of way. The people that get on the live that I interact with, and that I really don't know, or that say crazy stuff to me or whatever, I don't care nothing about them. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about them. I don't care about them. I don't care about what they think or how they feel. None of that, because they're not my friends like that. But those of you all that's been here, have supported me, that love on me, I don't ever want you to feel any type of way, because like I said, and I've said it before, I know who is for CC. I know that, and I just felt bad, and like I said, it just bothered me. So I had a lot of truths today. One, that I want to stop complaining so much. Two, well, complaining and worry go hand in hand. Three, about this fool here at my job. I'm just sick of the bull crap here. And lastly, that I feel like I hurt Dee's feelings, and I hate that I hurt her feelings, because she does email me. We do talk through email. I talked to Angela through email. I talked to a few of you all. Email me. And I just never want to make anybody feel any type of way, So right now, I don't sound as chipper as I normally do. And that's mainly because, like I said, I've been up since 2 o'clock. I should have never looked at my account. Not that the account went in negative. I just looked at it. It just was like, okay, I know when this money come out, I know this is how much and so I should have went back to sleep. And experts say that when you get up to use the bathroom, you should get back in the bed and go to sleep. You should not look at your phone. You should not look at your phone in the middle of the night or the wee hours of the morning, and that's true. And I messed up. I should have never did that, But, I did. I looked, and I should have never looked. Because once I looked at it, then I was awake. I couldn't go back to sleep. I couldn't go back to sleep for nothing in the world. But it is what it is. So, well, you guys, I'm gonna let you all go. Don't forget to write your truth. Don't forget to write your truth in the comment section. And share. And again, we do not judge. We listen, but we do not judge, okay? So whatever your Truthful Tuesday is, write it in the comment section, okay? Y'all pray for me that I will stop worrying. Pray for me. Worrying is a demon. It's a demon. And if you know God, if you trust God, you shouldn't be worrying. But I worry all the time. And I really be trying not to worry. But I do. All right, you all. So you all have a good, blessed day. I'll see you back on here tomorrow. It's going to be really, really hot tomorrow and Thursday. But you all have a great day. And I will see you in the next video. Okay? Peace and love. God bless each and every last one of you all. Enjoy your day. Okay. Bye.